Yo, what's up? It's RAVENOUS KELLS, and today I'm gonna teach you an amazing feeling that you all should understand and get to know because you're gonna need it in your lives, and guarantee this, you will. So there's a lot of hate, and there's a lot of love in your lives, I'm pretty sure. But what is that one thing like that's worse than hate and worse than love? It's not. The opposite of love is not hate, honestly. It's not. It's indifference. There are many words for it. Indifference, apathy, indifference, just not giving a fuck. And I'm going to say that this feeling is one of the most amazing feelings to feel when you actually need it. And I'm not saying like, oh, you should feel indifferent about everything. You should feel apathy for every person ever on this earth because it'll keep you safe and away from people who are assholes. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you guys need a balance of indifference from time to time. In most contexts, when people, okay, like the most one I could think of, like the one that you all can probably relate to is when someone talks shit about you, or when somebody wants to get you all riled up and like pissed off, and they want to provoke you, or they want to make your lives miserable or something. Like maybe a friend that you used to have, or a significant other, or maybe even just a random stranger you don't even know. And I'm sure some of you guys have this happen, because I've had a lot of things happen, otherwise I wouldn't talk about it. So that's something you should know about me. I'm not going to talk about something if I have absolutely no experience about it, because I have no right to say anything about it except give my opinion. But that's different. But I'm saying this out of experience, and indifference is something that you definitely need to feel. Shit. When somebody, my littlest example is when somebody's trying to make you feel bad or talk shit about you and to make you feel like you're worthless. So indifference, like some of you may have felt this before, but it is a really hard feeling to grasp, because as human beings we have so many emotions. We feel anger when somebody talks shit about us, or we feel sad when someone talks shit about us. We feel hurt. And there's that one last feeling that is like so hard to grasp. It's very elusive. That means hard to grasp. It is indifference, like not caring, not giving a fuck when somebody talks shit about you, not feeling hurt, not feeling angry, and not wanting to lash out on somebody. It is so hard, and I completely understand if you want to lash out on somebody, you want to be angry at that person for talking shit about you or for being mean to you or hurting you. But that's not what we should all be used to. Instead, we should try to use a mix of indifference. And I can't stress this enough, how important it is and how useful it will be for you. Because feeling indifferent about something, first of all, it means you won't even be thinking about the shit they say to you or their presence or wherever they are. It could be online, it could be in your school, it could be at your workplace, it could be on a basketball team, anything. You just won't care. You won't even think about them during the time of your day. It has no effect on you because you know how wrong they are for what they are saying, as if in like the shit that they're saying about you is just wrong. And then lastly, of course, wow, they're that mean. They are those kinds of people who go out of their way to try to purposely hurt you and make you feel bad. Why? Who knows why? And don't even think about it. Maybe you'll think about it like, oh, maybe because they're having a bad day, maybe because they just have anger problems, or maybe because they're just pissy, or maybe because they really don't like me. But I'm going to tell you guys something that applies to every single fucking person on this goddamn earth. You will always meet, and I'm saying always, you will always meet someone who will not like you, and you will meet someone who will like you. You'll meet people who won't like you, you'll meet people who will love you or like you. And that's just how it should be, because if everybody fucking got along, we'd all like, oh my god, it'd be a shitstorm. But it's good because that means that there's so many different people in the world, different personalities, and yeah, you might not get along with them, but other people will get along with them. Yeah, that person might not like you, but somebody else will like you. So do not worry, or don't even feel anything, don't even think about it when somebody doesn't like you, or when someone says mean things about you and tries to hurt you, because who are they out of 7 billion people in this world to have anything to say about you. Who are they? Like, who are they to you? What do they mean to you? Do they play an important role in your life? No. If they really don't, if they are such a little like ant on your nice ass picnic trying to fuck up your picnic, why the fuck would you even bother to give the time of your day to somebody who's just trying to piss you off or to hurt you? Feeling indifferent helps you with this situation. You should definitely try to think about it more, because the more you think about like the positives of not giving a fuck, because when you don't care about what someone says about you, or when you don't care that someone's trying to hurt you or give you a bad name or whatever, and if you can control your emotions to that point, then that says a lot about your character. That says that you can get through anything you want almost. And I mean that when I say almost, because obviously there are going to be things in life that will completely throw us off. But that's okay, because life has a lot of surprises. Life has a lot of crazy, weird things that we might not even ever encounter. But if you can feel indifferent about something, it will be easier for you to move on with your life, to make better friends, or to get to know people. Like, you'll have a barrier, but at the same time you'll be open-minded. And that barrier will only come up when that person is being a dick. And you're like, oh, automatic barrier, I feel indifferent about you, get out my life. Like, it's so easy. Like, it really is so easy to kick people out of your life. I mean, like, for me at least, because I have, of course, before I even started making YouTube videos, before I even met amazing people or mean people or whatever, I have, of course, let things bother me. I let people get to me before, like, oh yeah, they talk shit about me. I wonder why. Like, why don't you like me? Oh my god, like, why am I so horrible or whatever? They had me thinking all these things back then when I was, like, in middle school. And it's like, wow, that's funny. But it's okay, because we all do that. We all feel anger and these emotions that we don't even want to feel, but we just feel it because it's natural. It's natural to feel that. But what's even more awesome is that when you grow up and you go through shit like this, or things specifically in your life that make you feel indifferent or make you think, wow, what are better ways for me to handle this? It's awesome, because it adds on to your character. It adds on to you as a person. You become a better person, honestly. I'm not talking about like not giving an absolute fuck about people in general, because that's different. That's just you not giving a fuck, like, about anyone, and that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about if there are negative people around you who maybe are bad influences, who maybe purposely try to even abuse you, maybe like verbally, or abuse you physically or whatever. That's a different story. But abusing you verbally or trying to make you feel like shit constantly, you need to get the fuck out of, you need to get them out of your life, or don't even bother. Just stop talking to them. It's that easy. I mean, I'm saying this like it's super easy, but it takes time. It takes a lot of practice to like get a good grasp of apathy. It really is. But I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Like, indifference is very important to use. It's like, yes, it's an emotion, but it's also a skill too, because you learn to use it at the right times. You learn to control your emotions, and that's very good. Like, it is very good to control your emotions. I'm not saying like be a robot and whatever, but okay, I'm getting too far, but that's my advice for all of you, and I hope you guys really take it. So yeah, feeling different.